Hey Jensen buddies, this is your friend Rick Willard. It's a springtime day here in Colorado. We're 70 degrees today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 30, so I thought I'd squeeze in just a quick video here to share with you and see if I could show you a couple of the mods that have been done to my car, whether I did them myself or they were done when I bought this car. This is my fourth Jensen Healey over the last 37 years. I've had this one for 6 years. And I really lucked out. I got a good specimen. It was rust free when I bought it, which is what really attracted me to it. Somebody had really gone through some pain to give me a pretty clean car that I've been improving over the last 6 years. So I thought I'd just share with you a couple of mods that I really like. And I don't know, maybe see if some of you might like to try some of these on yourself. This particular car is a 74 Mark II. It was originally a 4-speed, now it's a Toyota 5-speed. I'll hit on that in just a second. When you look at it, one thing you can see right off the bat is it's got an aluminum radiator. It has an aluminum radiator. It has a really kind of a cool feature here, I'll tell you. It has this remote oil filter. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is right there, mounted to the frame rail and pointing straight down. It enables you to put a really big oil filter in it, and this car actually takes 6.5 quarts to fill. And when you combine that oil capacity with the aluminum radiator, this is actually the coolest running Jensen Healey I've ever been in. The temperature gauge, even when it's 90 or 100 degrees out, it never gets past a third, maybe a half at the worst. So speed makes heat and heat makes wear, so always nice to keep that temperature down. Let me kind of walk around a little more. Obviously you can see the 45 millimeter Delordos. I know a lot of you guys have that. I had the valve covers powder coated, the cam covers powder coated, and that was money well spent. That's one of my favorite parts when you open the hood, to see those cam covers. I know I documented for you guys that I had done a timing belt change recently. I switched over to the Gates belt with a single piece bearing, and I have a trapezoidal belt on this car. It's a 2-liter that has flat top pistons on it and a light and flywheel, so it goes well for a 2-liter, but it's just a 2-liter. I've had a 2.2 before, and I have a 2.2 in my basement that I'll get around to someday, but for now, this particular car has 57,000 original miles, and that's documented by a stack of receipts. I was lucky enough to interview the owner that put 32 years into it and a lot of money and time, so I really lucked out from that. Another mod, I love the original Jensen Healey wheels. They're awesome. But I've had 3 other Jensen Healeys, and this time around I decided to try for 15-inch Panasports. I really like that wheel. Good performance, and I think it still looks pretty British. I think I documented on a separate post, but I just put some Super Pro bushings, Bilstein shocks, sway bars, and oh boy, what a nice improvement that is for the ride. I heavily recommend that one. Coming around here, the interior is pretty original. My wife insisted that I put a stereo in, so I got a stereo with some good door speakers, but nothing crazy. What you don't see here is the Toyota 5-speed. That was an improvement I did. I heavily recommend the W58. It's just, boy, it makes it a nice highway cruiser. I know a lot of you racing enthusiasts really don't care that much about the 5-speed, but I actually really like the 5-speed. It's a great improvement. Just really nice on the highway. I admit that my first Jensen Healey had the Delta roll bar, and I tracked down one of these out on Craigslist and had it coated and painted and put it in. I just like the looks of the car with the roll bar. It's not for everybody. But anyway, it's good. I'm coming on back here. Yeah, you can see you're here. It's got the typical Delta JHPS exhaust that I know a lot of you guys have out there. I certainly like that. Otherwise, pretty good straight car for sure. No dings, dents. The bumpers are nice and clean. You know, get creative with your personalized tag if you want. These cars deserve something fun on them. And otherwise, I just wanted to show you the car. I hope you guys have a nice spring. This is certainly not posted to be some piece of arrogance or indulgence. Just wanted to show you guys some of my favorite mods and improvements that I've done. I know a lot of you guys out there have better Jensens than this, and mine's is a wannabe for all you guys that have really top shelf cars. This is very, very good car, very clean, rust free. It's not the best Jensen in the world, but it's mine. I love it. Hope you guys are having a great day, have a great spring, and stay safe out there. Take care.